Hello all, I'm going to try this again. I just recorded this video and obviously I didn't hit record, so I'm round 2. I am working out of this perpetual calendar, a year of knitting stitches, a stitch a day, and I have done 40 days in a row, but there's only 30 here. This is the first 30, and what I did is I just grabbed a skein or skein. I do not know how to say that word. I have always said skein, but I hear a lot of people say skein, and I have not researched it to find out. In this color, I think it's a Lion brand yarn, I'm not sure. It was out of my stash, and I worked on that one color until I ran out. And when I ran out, I grabbed this green one, kind of a similar weight, and I worked on that. When I got to multicolor blocks, I grabbed this brown and yellow, and then I got to, there's a block in here that has 3 colors on it. I don't know where it went because I've now shuffled these up over here, and I grabbed the blue to go with that, and so those are the 3 that I'm working on until I run out of those, and then I will go grab something else. So my plan is when I finish this to separate out the multicolor ones from the solid ones, and I will make a blanket with the solid color ones. I'll just take all the tags off and lay them out and see how I want them to be, and I will put them together. As you can see, when I started this project, I was making some pretty darn big swatches. Some of them because if you don't get to see the pattern in them. And some of them just because I made some pretty darn big swatches, and I've gotten a lot smaller as I've gone, which is okay. It'll be like a scrappy quilt when I finish. So, and maybe I'll have more than one blanket when I finish. 365 swatches is quite a lot. So my plan is a solid color one in whatever colors that turns out to be. I will just continue to grab stuff out of my stash as I run out. I'm currently working on, oh, I lost it, there it is, under my desk. Working on this one, which will probably only get me a couple more swatches, and then I'll probably switch over to this gray, and I'm still working on the yellow and blue and brown, and then when I run out, I'll get more. For these, I've learned a lot. So on some of these, I have really far stretches where I just carried the yarn, and I did not know, I do now know, how to carry the yarn without those big yarn stretches, how to catch it so that it's not like that, because that's easily snagged. So that's one of the things that I've learned in this journey, is how to do that. So these, when I put these together, this will be a lined blanket. I'll put some quilting cotton or a sheet or something on the back so that they don't get caught, because you're not going to want to, you don't need to see that part anyway. Some of the other things that I've learned on this journey is when you are binding off and you end up with, I just saw one a minute ago, end up with a big old loop at the end of the row. How to fix that. So I have addressed that problem so I don't end up with a big old snag at the end. And then also, I just had a really good example here a minute ago of the, oh, here we go. Also how to bind on so that it doesn't do that quite so bad. Although this one might have just done that anyway, based on the pattern, but so that you don't get that smiley face on the bottom and you get a more even bind on. And I've also learned how to make a better bind off. So I'm going to put up pictures of all of these, and that'll be the next part of the video, is just a little slideshow of the first 30 that I've made. And then I will be back when I have 30 more. I'm at 40 right now, so I have 20 more days before you'll see another update, at least. So, thanks for watching, and thank you for joining me on this journey of mastering my hobbies.